Bryson DeChambeau, looking to become the fourth player in the last 75 years to win the U.S. Open in consecutive years after winning the event last year. And let's welcome in our champ, Bryson DeChambeau, joining us now live from Oakmont Country Club. And Bryson, what was the moment like when you had to part ways with your U.S. Open trophy this week?
A little bittersweet, but hopefully that's not the last time I get to see that trophy.
Yeah, maybe just like a little hug and say, I'll see you again on Sunday. Maybe it was just a little let her get polished up and ready to go to see her again.
I kissed it and I hugged it, you know, but I said, hopefully see you later.
Yeah, and hopefully it's back in your hands come Sunday. And it's hard to believe, Bryce, it's been a year since you won the U.S. Open at Pinehurst. And as you reflect, what has this year been like for you since winning?
Man, a lot of gratitude. So many great things have happened since last year, and all the way from the fans cheering me on every single week to a bunch of great opportunities opening up in my personal life, and it just feels like things are moving in such a great direction. A bunch of great YouTube content we're producing, over 2 million followers, so just so grateful everywhere, and continue to ride on that momentum, not letting up and putting some energy and effort in the right places and continuing to hopefully prosper in a good way for the game of golf, not just for me, but hopefully inspire a lot of people around this great globe.
Yeah, what do you think it was about that win that really connected you with the fans, unlike we had seen before in your career?
Well, I think giving people that exposure to touching the trophy and being a part of the crowd and riling up the crowd, I don't know if it's been done in a long time. Tiger did it very well when he would win and have his celebrations and whatnot. I try to model myself a little bit like Arnold Palmer. I look at his legacy that he's created and kind of want to further that. That's ultimately my goal, and if I can continue to make it just a small positive impact in a kid's life, that's what matters most to me.
Yeah, you're letting them in with your content. We'll talk about that more in a minute. But as for this week, a couple of times around Oakmont this week, how would you describe the course?
It's a beast. It's brutal. 18 was playing into the wind yesterday, hit a great drive, and at 240 yards in, I'm like, oh my gosh, what is this test? This is crazy.
And if it's long for you, it's going to be long for everyone.
No doubt it is, but excited for the challenge, ready for the challenge. If I go play well, hit my shots the way I know how to do it, I'll give myself a good chance, and if not, so be it.
You know, one of the holes getting a lot of attention, the par 3 8th. On the scorecard, it's 289 yards. Could play a lot longer this week. Colin Morikawa hit his driver yesterday in a practice round. I couldn't believe he had to pull driver. What's your game plan on that one?
Hopefully I can hit a hybrid to the front edge of the green, 3-wood, middle of the green. We'll see how it's playing. We'll see the firmness of the greens. We'll see what the wind is doing. All those factors decide on what I'm going to hit, but hopefully I don't have to hit driver. If I'm hitting driver, that means the hole's playing 330 yards, guys.
And then, look, then it's going to be a par 4 for everyone else in the field. And when you look at your season this year, Bryson, you've been in contention at both the Masters and the PGA Championship. Ultimately, now when you look back, what do you believe held you back from winning one of those?
I think it's a little situational. First, the Masters, it was my iron play. I know that my iron play was not great. PGA, I had some great irons, hit some great iron shots that week. I just didn't feel like I crossed the line, didn't make putts when I needed to, didn't hit the driver where I needed to in a couple spots. And you know, Scotty's playing some incredible golf. Rory played incredible golf as well, right there. But you know, I think it's just a myriad of a couple things just going my way and having a little bit more of a fine-tuned game. So hopefully I bring that here this week.
You know, we were talking about it a minute ago. I mean, you're a 2-time U.S. Open winner, but there's actually a group of golf fans who know you as a YouTube star in your Breaking 50 series. It's a must-watch, by the way. How has that grown over the last year? And because of it, you and your platform in golf?
Yeah, I think having the time off, you know, playing 14 weeks a year and then 18 in total, and giving myself some opportunity in the fall to film a bunch of content has not only freed me up personally, but given fans a lot of behind the scenes of what they haven't seen before, and us to come up with some new ideas and give me time. I mean, you look at that right there, the Indy 500, being able to hit
this was
hit
amazing
down that road. That was insane, by the way. It went 500 yards, by the way. and then making this hole-in-one over the house. We storylined it really cool and finally was able to make it. I'm telling you, I had to leave that next day as well, so I'm like, I don't know how I'm going to keep filming this content. I got to make it today, and I was lucky enough to make it that day, and madness ensued.
I mean, it really is incredible to see these ideas come to life. What's been your favorite episode or video on your YouTube channel?
So the hole-in-one series over the house is by far my favorite. The amount of engagement, the way people responded, it's unlike anything I've ever felt or experienced, so that's number one. The Break 50 series has been great, and to be honest, I love the course record series. Going and filming a course record series, trying to break a course record at a public golf course right before a major championship kind of gets me in that mode of tournament game time. And so I feel comfortable going into these majors, even though, let's say I haven't played as many tournaments as other people, or we played a tournament last week, which was lucky, but I would have been playing a course record series. I would have been filming a course record series last Saturday had I not had a tournament. And that just kind of gets me focused for the week. Helps really dial in and say, you've got to give it all you have. Gives me a bit of preparation going into those major weeks.
Yeah, and it really is amazing to see how the two have collided into what's now one of the more popular golf YouTube channels out there. And finally, I mean, other than me, like, who's your dream guest to come on with you?
My dream guest right now would have to be Adam Sandler.
Oh, I mean, that's not hard to get. You could get Adam Sandler tomorrow.
I know, but maybe we have something in the works. You never know.
Oh, deep tease. You're already a TV professional. Bryson, hey, great stuff. Good luck this week. It's been fun watching you compete in the major championships this year. Can't wait to see what you do at Oakmont this week.
Thank you. Thanks, Matt. Appreciate it. Thank you, guys.